Coronation Street's Asha actress Tanisha Gori has opened up about a twist airing next week that leaves her character petrified after recent struggles with her mental health. Asha was recently left suffering panic attacks and struggling with her mental health after she was cruelly targeted at work. The paramedic was the victim of a racist attack, and a traumatic shift at work left her in a bad way. Amid a devastating accident and a death, Asha also found herself subjected to vile abuse by a patient named Naomi. The patient became aggressive and hurled verbal abuse at her, before turning violent. Asha has been struggling ever since, but scenes next week will see her confide in her stepmother Bernie Winter as she struggles with what she's had to deal with. Things only worsen when Asha comes face to face with Naomi once more. Speaking about the terror Asha faces as she sees her weeks on from the vile assault, Asha actress Tanisha Gori revealed the moment leaves her character spiraling. She explained, "At first, it's shock, but also at that point in time, the whole scenario is playing back in her head a little, because Asha does try to see the good in people and she can't quite comprehend that somebody could have done that. In general, she can't comprehend that somebody could have been that horrible, aggressive and everything that she did to her. It's taken her back to being scared, and now she hasn't got her brother with her, she feels like she's facing it alone a little bit. When she's at work, she's trying to prove herself time and time again that she's strong and mature enough to do this, but it takes her back into being like, no, I can't." She's petrified. On Asha's decision to speak to Bernie about it, she shared, she confides in her, but not willingly. Bernie just catches her in a situation on her own, where Asha doesn't realize anyone's home and she's just a little bit stressed and Bernie's there to help her, so she opens up. And obviously, Bernie does what Bernie does best and tries to fix it and make everything better, and in reality, sometimes she makes it a little bit worse. As Bernie takes action, it leaves Asha feeling more overwhelmed and she regrets speaking out. Tanisha explained, "It pulls Asha back to, I shouldn't have said anything, I should have just dealt with this on my own, because now the situation's 10 times worse than it needs to be." So, it's all push and pull. As to her friends, do I tell them? No, I can deal with it. Oh, I've told someone, that's great, I've opened up. Arg, now it's gotten worse. Let's pull back again. And it's just this constant to and fro about, can I do this on my own? And there's people there to help me. On whether Bernie may end up regretting getting involved, Tanisha shared that the outcome isn't great. She teased, "Bernie absolutely stands by what she's done and said, and nobody can quite see what Bernie sees. Her heart's in it, she's doing it for all the right reasons, but ultimately, the outcome isn't great for her and she does see the consequences of her actions, but it's all done with love, so there's got to be some forgiveness there."